Deep inside the wonders of my mind, I can feel your energy vibration. Feels like we've been perfectly aligned. Or maybe it's all my imagination. Thoughts of us becoming more than this. Thoughts of living life where we explore and don't exist. I don't mean to reminisce, but we could. We could rise above, below, no hesitation. Connect our body, mind, and soul. Meditation. I don't really understand, I don't know. But you seem to be the why in my emotions. I've been thinking, guessing, like I've been sinning. Now I'm confessing, I'm lost inside the wonders of my mind. Feels like we've been perfectly aligned. When words are not to go. It's like a new day. Give it some time, I'll show how I think about the mistakes and how I look right back at yesterday. Like I got new eyes, got new frames. I see it clearly now. Second guessing the choices I made. I see it clearly now. I'll let you know how I have grown. 'Cause where there's a will, there must be a way. When words are not
Copyright disclaimer. Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purpose such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statutes that might otherwise be infringing. Non-profit, educational, or personal use tips in the balance of the favor of fair use. Hoodoo is known as a practice for the everyday person dealing with real life issues. Happy Hoodoo Heritage Month, everyone. As you see, there is 31 days of things to do during this month in celebration of Hoodoo. So for the remainder of the month, I may come on every day just to give you a little tidbit about Hoodoo. Ashe. And as you see the dates that are lining up, those are the things that you can do. You see, you can employ Hoodoo in many different areas of your life and in various situations that may arise during the year, such as your love life. You may need to find love, or once you have it, adjust your relationship. You could learn things by using magical hoodoo tools such as mojo bags, powders, and charms to attract love keep love alive and break up if necessary. What about your friends or colleagues? If problems arise with friends and coworkers, you can be equipped to use just the right spell to restore order and peace in difficult interpersonal relationships, work life. Getting and keeping a job, blessing your workplace, and dealing with your boss or clients are real issues you may come across in your work life, and all of which can benefit from the use of hoodoo, money. Attracting wealth and prosperity into your life and keeping hold of it is very helpful. And you can find some things in hoodoo on how to do this. Luck. Drawing luck using baths and washes and different little curios of oils and sometimes animal materials can be important feature of the life of hoodoo. Protection. In our complex world, we all need protection from a variety of worldly and supernatural sources. And you can find numerous workings centered on protection magic in hoodoo. Hex and unhex. Sometimes for those practitioners, there will be work that you might have to do, noticing and shielding yourself from and undoing hexes that you may come across. Justice. Everybody craves justice. And from time to time, you're going to need magical ways of dealing with the law. And justice work is a unique feature of hoodoo. Moving. Sometime in your life, you will most likely move into a new living space or workspace, and there be things in hoodoo on how to teach you to clear out old entities such as haints and then magically dress and bless your new space. Ashe, Ashe. Hoodoo. Oh my gosh, I never even removed the banner. Hold up, y'all. Here I is. Hoodoo is a bold tradition that deals with spirit directly, particularly with how your spirit and your supernatural spirits will come together, whether positive or negative, can affect your well being. And your mind, body, and spirit connection is frequently a topic of conversation and may even gear you towards holistic health. In hoodoo, holistic health does work hand in hand with holistic health and also deals with the matters of the spirit, including looking or viewing spirits as a part and a lively component of your daily life. And with its focus on spirits, hoodoo is a mysterious and, in the minds of some, a scary practice, since as a society, we tend to shy away from what we don't fully understand. Allow me to give you another historical overview since we are in Hoodoo Heritage Month. Hoodoo can be traced back to sub-Saharan Africa, particularly Western and Central Africa, are those were the areas of which people were taken from to travel to the United States and other places, people who were enslaved. Some people hail from Central Congo and Western and Southern Africa. And there were migrations of people from ancient Kush and Nubia, known as Egypt, into even sub-Saharan Africa, where also Egyptian, Nubian, and Kushnik influence was. And if you look into it a little deeper, you can find that astrology, Hindu practices, Appalachian folklore, and other practices have a lot of commonalities with Hoodoo. This practice is open to African Americans, particularly considering that we originated in Africa, regardless of how our skin color has evolved over time. Hoodoo is an age-old assembly of practices that have crossed continents and been passed down from generation to the next. Because of its strength and its rich traditions, Hoodoo continues to draw a new bunch of folks who are curious to be practitioners to the path. In traditional African societies, many indigenous beliefs center around the lively stories and the antics of the spirits. Spirits are everywhere and in everything under the sun. Our Mother Earth is infused with spirits in the plants, the stones, the trees, the animals, the minerals, as well as any type of natural phenomena, such as lightning, rain, and running water. Teaching moment. The universal energy force is called Ashe. That's a universal energy source. And in parts of Africa, it can speak to us through dreams and signs and cure diseases, bring on bad things and protection. And through the serious practicing comes knowledge and experience that will allow the practitioner to recognize, embrace, and use the energy for enlightening and for beneficial purposes. And while Hoodoo incorporates elements of various religions, including Catholicism, it is not a religion. Any African American can practice it regardless of religious affiliation, including practitioners of eclectic forms of paganism. Part of the reason its welcome nature is the fact that it can accommodate and speak to people from a wide variety of belief systems, but it enriches the practices in the process. The primary concern of Hoodoo is not only spirits, but also self-determination, which makes it an attractive and enduring fixture of the Black culture in the antebellum South. Slavery was truly and is truly a dark part of our history. And as it sought to strip the enslaved Africans of their beloved sense of community, family, and connection to a rich cultural identity, Through Hoodoo, we are connected to the strength, the adaptability, the do-it-yourself wisdom of early African Americans. Hoodoo is a reservoir of knowledge, though specialized, is open to all African Americans who are interested in learning what it has to offer. It has wide-ranging applications. And not only did this flourish during enslavement, but it continues to grow and expand even after emancipation, surviving Jim Crow in the civil rights movement. And it continues. The most pivotal time for Hoodoo when it was out in the open was the early mid-20th century, which was a confusing time for people to reconnect with all it means to be free. The wealth of the traditions and stories and the griots and the magic that's within Hoodoo enriches the life in every way imaginable. It gives us the opportunity to address things of physical and mental health in a more cost-effective, affirming manner. And it also feeds our marked spirit of self-determination. What is Hoodoo? Hoodoo is a practice. It's a practice that addresses issues and concerns that we all can relate to in resolving mental, spiritual, and physical health conditions, drawing love and keeping it close, maintaining good spirits and relationships in the home, at work, in school, attracting luck and protection energies, and setting things right when necessary. Finally, it addresses a significant subject that is important and elusive today as it was in the distant past: social justice. There are ways of working toward social justice, such a relevant topic in troubling times, but it's seen in the multiple practices of Hoodoo. I want to thank you for stopping by Blended Healing on this day. Like I said, let me give you the banner again to show you 31 days of Hoodoo and the things that you can do along your way. Be well, stay safe, ashe, and deep bow to each and every one of you, and I shall see you all very, very soon.
Calling the ancestors to bring the blessings. The ancestors say, you got a right, you got a right, you got a right to the key of life. You got a right, you got a right, you got a right to the key of life. You got a right, you got a right, you got a right to the key of life. You got a right, you got a right, you got a right to the key of life. You got a right to the key of life. You got a right to the key of life. I praise the creator of all existence. I give light to you, ancestors, so I am clearly directed down my destined path, leading me toward prosperity, abundance, progress, and evolution. Ancestors, you are special among the spirits. You have descendants who honor you and will not let you be forgotten. With you by my side, I overcome all challenges and obstacles. You bring the perfect opportunities, blessings, and solutions in the perfect way. me.